after the so stormy days and rainy days, being surrounded by other motorhomes and other people, finally we are back in the nature. And of course, whenever we try to find a place to spend the night, we go around this place and see if there's some more beautiful place. I think we're gonna come here. So it's right end of this peninsula. It's a nice area here. So if somebody comes here, they can make still a U-turn so we don't block anyone. We have a nice lakeside view.
And good internet reception here.
Yes. And the sun sets there, so we can see the sunset. And sun rises from there, so we can see sunrise. So full solar, our batteries will be staying full. And we can enjoy a lakeside days here. Can we go swimming there? It looks like it's gonna be a good place to go swimming.
Yeah.
50-50.
At least the water is kind of clear.
Yes, I think we're gonna go swimming.
But look, rosemary.
So if you have a dog and you are in springtime in Spain or Portugal or any part of the southern Europe, look for those pouches. If you see pouches, there is those caterpillars and you need to really take care. I think in a matter of week they will leave those pouches and then they start to crawl on the ground. There is this lines of those caterpillars going everywhere, so that is the most dangerous part for the dogs, when they sniff the ground where the caterpillars are and they sniff the little needles to their noses. Also, it's a nasty thing for motorhome if you are wild camping beneath the trees. If they drop and go to your motorhome and you get those needles to your skin, it's awful. So take care if you see those pouches. They can be easily seen and they are spread all around the southern Europe, so you really cannot avoid them. Where is pine trees, there's caterpillars.
What a lovely day. Eating some fruits and oatmeal here in the lakeside settings. Even there's not full sun. It's pretty warm here. You can be in the t-shirt. I feel like spring is really coming. Yeah. Good times. It's that time of the travels. Grooming day. I think the hair grows so quickly here in the sun. Oh, days just go by because you don't really know how long your hair gets.
Yeah, we are not professionals, so I don't know how the cut will go. So I get new style every time.
Onko tää nyt nää kaikki on säädöt oikein?
And this is how the final product looks like. Loving it.
Today it has been a nice weather and we have been enjoying it very much. Just sitting outside and going to swim in the lake. But it is full winter, so days are not very long and the sun is going down already. So we decided to cook some food outdoors. It's always puts a huge smile on our face. Yeah, it's a perfect setting for that.
It has so strong summer vibes, grilling outside and sun is setting. It's not like really cold, so you don't get freeze when the sun goes down. That is the sign of spring. Meatball sandwiches for the this is not lunch, this is late lunch, quite late lunch.
Supper. How do they taste?
Pretty good. The caramelized onion truly makes it so much better. My new favorite thing to put to everything.
And our outdoor shower is really convenient when you are grilling food because you can just wash your head with that thing and you don't have to go inside to wash your hands. Yeah, truly loving the camping life. My chickens are there roasting. Our grill is really small, so we have to cook in turns. Maybe one day we will buy a little bigger grill. Good morning! We slept really good here in the nature and it was so silent, it was almost scary because there were totally no wind noise or traffic noises or noise from the animals or anything. Sometimes it's so scary when it's so silent, but I love it also. Yeah, this place ticks out so many things what we seek for the long-term camping place. It has a decent cell reception, there's no neighbors, we can go bathe in the nature.
And it's a dead end road, so nobody comes here. Some walkers, some fishermen. And usually the places where fishermen, it's the best place to wild camp. So
yeah,
perfect place.
And we are in love with this place, so we have a little plot twist. Change of plans. We are going to go to grocery store to stock up our supplies and get some water and maybe come back here because we love this place.
Yeah, just a perfect place. It will be perfect weather on this area for the next week or so. And otherwise the water in the lake, it's getting warmer and warmer, so it's easier and easier to go swimming there.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's go grocery store. There's a little twist on that.
When this thing comes to our windshield, it means the sun is invading our van.
And I think the locals will laugh to us because it's winter time and we use this because no Spanish people use it, only in the summertime.
Yeah. Well, Joni went kind of spoil my clickbait, but we came to the surprise country, a little visit next to the border. We came to shopping in Mercadona. Our Ost-Est show off. What did we buy from Spain?
Mercadona hamburger.
Joni has been craving for that for so long.
Yeah, on a Facebook group of Europe, somebody told that you need to taste the Mercadona's burger.
Gazpacho, I know you can make these by yourself, but I like to buy a ready product. And you can buy these from Portugal, but they are so expensive and it's like tiny one. Yeah.
Brioche bun. I don't like any extras on my burger. There's just cheese and sauce.
We are this hungry. This is great snack. Straight from the butcher.
That's strange because Sarah is always like, no, don't drink straight from the bottle.
Yeah, but I'm the only one who drinks this, so.
Yes. Single contamination.
And few great products. Lima chips from the Hacienda do Spain. And Joni's favorite.
Cheese and onion.
Caramelized.
What onion? Best chips that I ever eaten. If you go to Spain, Hacienda in Mercadona, best.
They smell like an ass, but they taste wonderful. Yeah.
It was 22 kilometers from the lake here to Spain, and we're going back there. So 44 kilometers, and we will stock up so we can have a food for the next week or two to spend the time on the wilderness.
One thing we have to do before we go back to the Portugal.
Buy diesel.
Yeah, diesel is very expensive in Portugal, so we will fill up our tanks here in Spain, where it's a little bit cheaper.
A little bit. Like
a lot. Came to the Mirador, so sightseeing place. Portugal has been really clean place. There's no trash inside, and this Mirador has a grilling place and a water spot, so we are taking water from that faucet to our water tank, and while we do it we can admire the beautiful sight. Yeah. These orange days are quite stressful, so this is the last thing we have to do. Take water from the faucet to our water tank. Then then it's over. I will go help Joni.
So cute feeling to be back in the nature. This was the reason that we bought this one, Kotila, and it was the reason why we bought our van back in 2016 or 15. To come nature, to be more in nature and be more deep in the nature, because traveling in other ways it's not that convenient to travel in nature. You have to always go somewhere to sleep, to house or hotel or hostel, but it's always a hassle. This is not a hassle at all. We just enjoy the life. This is a luxurious tenting. I would say. We have everything there in that box as you would have in a tent and a car, but in a more pleasant way, much more pleasant way. We are so glad that we are here. We are so much happier when we see lake from our window or just the trees. That is enough. Green trees around makes us happy. We don't want to see other motorhomes just beside us in a cramped camping ground or stellplatzes. And coming in here in nature, it's a pleasant way. And now when it's a pleasant weather, it makes it so much better. So much better.